You just do this all day, you know. Just do this all.
Yeah, I'm quite aggravating.
Bring him down to the basement.
No.
Ah!
He was trying to shoot me.
Yes!
GG.
The killer is dead.
No.
Where's the shotgun?
Looks like I have to do the killing.
I found that.
Hello there.
Fall per any chance? Damn.
Probably. Hello there, dear child.
Ooh, someone went splat.
Come on.
Yeah, that was
There's no need to be
me.
salty. I'm already a sourdough.
Oh, damn, it's you.
Yes, it's me.
Aren't we having
You sound
fun?
tired.
Yeah.
Aren't we having fun?
But it's also called being mature instead of saying that I'm tired.
Hello there.
I mean, I don't think mature
You're
people
getting
talk that
so
softly.
Ladders. And to be honest, I can't blame you.
Maybe I'm just being biased, because where I am, it's like 12
La Don't be that way.
Who was that?
Da-da,
Who
dance
went
with
into
me.
that closet there?
La-dee-da.
Wow.
Not
nice
this time,
dance
sir.
you had there.
You're being quite sour, my friend.
That.
Why won't you dance with me? La
'Cause I won't.
da.
Monotone killer I've ever heard.
Sleep tight.
Come
Hello there.
just down.
I'm honestly scared of the monotone killer than I'm scared of any other one.
La-la-dee-da. Ring around the rosy.
Ah!
La
Crap.
dee da,
Final death
la
hour.
la dee
Whoa!
da.
Close the door!
Around it,
I'm going up,
The
please.
death hour has struck.
How is the guy who's singing not dead yet? He's literally singing in the middle of this.
Yes, indeed. What about it? With the power
That's
of
actually
dance,
a
you
really
can
good plan.
overcome anything.
Mind.
You can dance through the danger. Dante, I don't.
You're getting stabbed.
Cannot get anyone.
My singing, I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst.
You're in between. Shoot her! Shoot her!
If you want to.
Turn around.
Oh,
What do you think?
Hello there. Come on, girlie. Dance with me.
And no, it's
This
not
feels like
called
a-
being tired. It's called being mature.
It's a modern movie. Oh no.
This
The
feels like a
Ouija.
very... This feels like a very bad episode of Scooby-Doo.
You can dance through the danger. You're not
I
in
think that's one of my
fearless.
voices.
Oh, dearest.
Well, I feared mature people. It honestly varies from person to person what they sound like.
Collide with us. He stands there, staring. We watch, staring,
Shaggy,
begging, Scooby, Scooby, Ballatooey. What did Fred say? What did he say?
Where's the shotgun?
Yo, Macbeth,
Holy
calm
said
down,
Rocco,
buddy.
Jackie said going. Velma said Jeepy. Daphne said Jeepers.
Aren't you
What did Fred
supposed to
say?
Shaggy?
Are you gonna
Family
not
Guy.
stab us?
think
Come
he's
on,
keeping
Reed.
I just realized that song
We
is
know
from
the
Little Big
answer.
Planet.
What?
What?
This song's from Little Big Planet too.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
What song?
It's from Little Big Planet too.
Oh my god.
The song playing?
Yeah. It's that. It's that one mission. I forgot. But you have to escape that huge monster thing. I don't know what it's called because I haven't played that game in like 4 years. Yes. High five with the hand that doesn't have the knife.
Ain't that the
I thought you were escaping like Megatron. I thought you were escaping like not Megatron. That's
like Borg or something like that.
Voltron is that's that 80s show. I forgot what is its name. It's that purple thing that sucks up everything.
Yeah, I know. It's like
Megatron.
that black hole. It's like that.
It's good to know that it's good to know that other people actually play Little Big Planet 2 and I'm not just crazy for
No, I
dreams.
played Little Big Planet.
My
3.
PS3 has the Yalad. The what?
I still have,
yeah, I
but
played
barely
Little
anybody
Big
plays
Planet
it.
2 as well.
Honestly, it's kind of sad that the Medium Molecule isn't making it anymore.
Well, I mean,
They made another part
dreams.
to it.
Yeah, but it's not the same company, and the last time that company made it, it was a complete flop. It destroyed the Little Big Planet name.
Little Planet. I thought we were playing
The
too. My
last
PS3
time
broke up
I-
with the god mod menu last year.
The last time I got it, it didn't work.
The last game I played was
we
Little
went
Big
from me
Planet 3.
dancing and singing to talk about Little Planet 2.
Well, clearly it's a part of mostly everybody's childhood. Clearly.
Actually, yeah, it is.
That and Kingdom Hearts.
Not Kingdom Hearts enough.
For me, it was Kingdom Hearts.
No,
That I have that too. PS Vita. Honestly, the only reason I've ever gotten the PS Vita is for that day one skin. You can tell how much of I was much of a fanboy for Little Big Planet. It's that bootleg
Little Big
PSP. PSP.
Little
Day
Planet
one
3
skin,
did
right?
some stuff right. It
Honestly-
was just so horribly made.
Yeah,
To be
I
honest,
can
Little
agree.
Big Planet was
The game
actually
couldn't hold
really
up.
good. I would play it all day.
Honestly, my favorite had to be Little Big Planet 2 because that's where I met my best friend. So
Yeah, I forgot you could do online. Yeah. Even though
so wait,
there's
do you
no-
have the day one skins? Because I got most of them, even the Slurpee one.
I feel like you're trying to say this to prevent yourself from being dead.
How did you figure that out so quickly?
I've only really played Little Big Planet 3 and I think half of Little Big Planet 2.
All I remember for me being younger is coming after school, dropping my bag, and then spending the entire day on Little Big Planet.
I haven't played Little Big Planet for over 5 years or something.
Me too, but yeah. I bought Little Big Planet 3 late, but I got it a month after it released. Honestly, I bought it late too, but I got the day one edition, so it came with like a bunch of bonus skins.
I got it.
I- Honestly,
I
the
just,
only
just have it.
I know, but
Except for
I
some
just have a fond memory of playing with a friend of mine. Sadly, he passed away a couple of years ago, so
My
it kind of hurts seeing his account not, you know.
Oh, wow.
Come on now, that's not very nice.
I love how this
Condolences.
yeah, thank you.
Someone just do oof. Hello there! Come on now.
Don't stab. Come on, man. Don't stab people. That's not
Ring
cool.
around
That's
the
illegal.
rosy.
I don't
Stop.
have that game.
Oh my god.
Hey, you can't do that. That's illegal.
The only
Of course
other
it is.
series I have with Little Big Planet 1
Hello.
was the Journey Home DLC.
Yeah, for me it was...
Like wasn't,
Mm,
what was this
what's
friggin'
this?
one level from Little Big Planet 2 that was Industrial Evolution.
Oh, what's that?
We had the gardens and the wedding from Little Big Planet 1. Hello there!
I played Little Big Planet 1 the entire story because my uncle was the one who showed it to me. Honestly, if it wasn't for my uncle, I wouldn't have been playing video games. He's kind of like...
My father's showing Little Big Planet to me.
Damn.
That's... In the future,
kinda-
I wish to be a game designer. But at the same time, I wish I could be the person that your uncle was.
Honestly, I want to be a game director. I want to create a game.
I know, right?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
You know, there are
What?
websites to practice doing that.
Yeah,
there's,
programming.
Like, Unity.
Unity 3D is
Yeah,
one
it
of
all
the...
has
If
to
you
start
really
with-
want to go far, freaking Unreal Engine.
It all has to start with code, so...
You gotta start somewhere. Even if it's a Flash game, you gotta start somewhere.
You can't start with a name with it right away.
Eventually,
That's the person that
Come
says
on now.
la-di-dee or something like that.
Let's dance the dance of death.
Huh.
La-dee-da.
Can someone do me a
Maybe if I
favor
was
and blast her
murderer.
head off, please?
Maybe if I was
What?
murderer, I would've.
Do what?
If I was murderer, I would either slash your head off or dance to death.
Wow.
Why do I keep
Round of
seeing
applause
death
for that
sparkles?
comment. Why is she doing
Sparkles.
Assassin's
Come on
Creed
now,
crap?
let's have some fun! Fun, fun, fun!
She looks like Annabelle for some reason.
Nah, I got Little Big Planet 1 first. It was honest. That was like the first game I've ever played, and I'm not even exaggerating.
The first game I've ever played was Ratchet and Clank.
So you got the second one
That's my most
first,
favorite game.
but you just
But
kind
he
of left
pla-
it there?
I'm
Little Big
assuming he
Planet-
played it like on a... He never said that it was his game, so he must have played it on someone else's thing.
Ring.
But yeah, I wanna create a game. That idea sounds hunky-dory to me.
Well, yeah, sure, it's a lot of money. It's almost like making
Well,
Fortnite.
yeah,
Well,
but... It's kind of crazy to think that this might be the future. Just everything virtual. The world's gonna die.
It probably is, but anyways, it probably wasn't like the Chinese people who did it. Probably just what they want us to believe.
Imagine future gaming is gonna be like full like scale VR. Like the second you put on the headset, you're like honestly in the game. Something like that.
Because you kind of are.
Like, it gets to the point where it's just like
Oh
a
wait,
full
you
body
mean like
suit.
actually
Like
in the
like
game?
Ready Player One sort of thing.
Like where you're not literally physically in the game,
So
But
when
yeah,
you-
but, like,
so-
but the
Like-
immersion is so
Yeah,
depth.
exactly. That you
That
feel
you're-
like you are.
yeah.
like you feel like you're actually in the game when you're really not.
But thinking about stuff like that, you can honestly think of how many things could easily go south fast with stuff like that.
Mhm.
You see how many trolls there are in freaking virtual
Yeah.
reality? Imagine that for every person.
Jesus. Things would go south fast.
How does that even work?
Imagine if you're in VR and you accidentally do something
Moving
that's so
on,
weird.
moving head.
Honestly, it would
Moving
reach to the
legs,
point where
moving
you couldn't really distinguish games from reality, because honestly, when you walk into a game, you honestly expect you could do anything. You want to shoot a person? Go ahead.
Right.
You could do it.
Wait a minute.
Without
You
any
hear the-
Like
repercussions.
shooting someone in
Little
real
Big
life.
Planet in VR.
Not.
Honestly, I wouldn't like that. I really wouldn't, because Little Big Planet is honestly a side scroller.
Imagine if you were in
I don't know
VR
what
and
Planet
Little Big
Coding then.
Planet, though.
Imagine any other game in VR, for example, COD or something like that, even though that's a terrible example.
I remember
Actually, you know
seeing
what?
a
What I
clip
just
of
said was
something.
just a bad example, because Little Big Planet is kind of hype. And you're
about
just spinning around a lot. in
Wasn't there
Little
that
Big
new
Planet,
PlayStation
so-
5 game that was announced? Freaking Sackboy's Adventure?
Yeah, honestly, the only way I'm ever going to pick up that is if it's on sale, because honestly, from the way it looks awful. It looks like a cash grab, if anything.
Yeah.
It's honestly sad that they milked it.
You know, you wanna know what I would bet? I bet that someone would recreate that in Little Big Planet 3.
Little
The
Big
3D movement's
Planet
easy to
is
make.
right now, but who knows?
The scenery can be quite...
Okay.
Honestly, you could replicate it really easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sumo
Sumo Digital.
are
Little Big
making
Planet
the-
3
of
devs
course
are...
Suma Digital honestly ruined it entirely. Because all I remember is going home and then hearing that load up screen, like the welcome to the world of imagination. And then you seeing that little video that starts playing.
The one with the kids.
Yeah, and then you see the thing, like the stickers coming out of their heads.
Let's talk
Yeah.
together. In every mind is a piece of code.
Press the action button to leap. Hold it down to hop. And then that
To be
narrator.
honest, I kind of
Press
liked
the
the
right button to
tutorial
show your
better than
cross.
any other stage back then.
Yeah. Honestly, darn.
Yeah, it was much more
No.
funner.
Bayou
What?
Billy.
What's a Bayou Billy?
I remember Bora Bora Island. That Bora Bora was fire back then.
To be honest, I kind of like the last level too. When
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
when
the
you
freaking- the
like
freaking
like
one.
there's like this part when you have to like jump over these laser things that the
Yeah,
whatever
I remember that level. I remember that level. Honestly, I like the
Whatever it's
special. I
Wait, you
like
talking about
the
the swoop
the last
cutscene?
level. Honestly, I like the.
yeah, it's like that huge looking dragon purple black thing. I don't know.
I know
what
it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Mr. Sucker, Mr. Sucko or something like that. I'm just gonna call him Sucko from now on. That's his new nickname.
To be honest, I thought it was Gorg or something like that.
Gorgtron or something. I thought it was Megatron, but I realized that's from Transformers.
Yeah.
Negative.
Yes, that is the Negativatron.
Negativitron,
I
yeah.
said
Negativitron. That
but
is.
no one
That's it.
listened.
That's it. Negativitron.
Yeah, you're close.
Negative.
Except it had Tron at the end, but
Yeah, Tron. I was. It's not as close as mine because I thought of a Transformer.
I'm so surprised someone literally
Yeah, somebody
remembered
actually
that. That looked
remembers.
very long. How could anyone remember that?
Yeah, I wouldn't remember that either. But honestly, I remember the old games too, like Need for Speed, Crash Bandicoot, Larry Da Vinci,
To be honest,
the
I don't know
Bro.
why I played this game called Surf's Up or something like
The
that.
girl doll? Are you referring to Victorian something?
Oh, I remember those levels. It was like very like, how do you call it? Um,
Is it
it's not steampunk, like science-y. They were all science-y based.
Da Vinci?
Not Victoria, that. Victoria's Cake, that one. That one. There was Da Vinci, then there was that futuristic dude, then there was that
Avalon?
cupcake thing, and then I'm getting confused. I'm thinking of the Little Big Planet PS Vita. Wait, wasn't there like a girl, like an apple with her head in a cage or something in Little Big Planet PS Vita?
Eve?
I don't remember.
Don't do it.
There's another game.
No, there was like too much characters. Like there was like this guy
Yeah.
with like a newspaper all over him.
I remember the original King from Little Big Planet 1.
Oh my god, what the hell? I've never played this.
To be honest, my favorite character was the
Whoa. Wait, are we all just grouped up in
newspaper
here?
dude with the
Hi there, I'm Clive.
these weird looking glasses. Or
I know who you're talking about.
he's humorous.
Press the R2 button.
Yeah, the PS Vita did have some really good cutscenes though. Especially for a handheld, it rendered really well. That and Call of Duty. Call of Duty on PS Vita was
Half
like,
the library was only visual novels.
yeah, don't even
It's
start
easy,
talking
yeah.
about me.
Oh, yeah.
Higginbotham.
The crazy guy, yes! I remember those little games, like those mini games that you get when you collect keys.
Oh yeah.
Higginbotham. There was like one that you had to like slide your thing and you would shoot. But the only real reason I got the PS Vita, as crappy as this sounds, is to get the Day 1 skin for Little Big Planet. Cause it was really rare back then. And I'm just gonna tell you now how much of a fanboy I was. I had the beta Bug Blaster suit.
Oh wow.
The beta? I played like almost all the betas.
Wait, when
So I
did
have
the beta
most of
come
them.
out?
It came in like 2012, I think. Or maybe I'm wrong.
I'm scared
Yes,
they're just
told
gonna
you.
come out. I'm
Told
scared
you.
they're just gonna walk in and kill all of us.
Oh, you have so much knowledge on these
The
games.
person left.
Well, it's just off, off the top of my head.
Oh,
a lot of the good stuff came out in 2012.
Yeah, the PS4 almost released. It
No,
was in
no.
2013.
I mean, no. You and
Little Big
this
Planet
person
was
here,
2011.
you guys have like a knowledge.
Yeah, you can tell I'm a really big fanboy when it comes to Little Big Planet. That's kind of like most of
I mean,
like
it is a really
80%
good
of
series.
yeah, like 80% of my childhood is just Little Big Planet. Speaking.
It
If it
probably
was
came out in 2012. though.
Well, Little Big Planet
Yeah.
is not really my most favorite game. My most favorite game was Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank, you remember Jack and Daxter?
Have you guys ever
They were-
played Ratchet
wait, they
and
were
Clank
Ratchet and
Ice
Clank,
Matters?
Yeah, they were like
For the
Ratchet and
PS2.
Clank. You guys remember Sly Cooper?
Yeah. Sly
That
Cooper
was
and Ratchet and Clank are
I didn't play that in a
underrated,
while, so I don't
especially
remember.
The
I
last
also
game I
forgot
played
the
was
kind that Ratchet was.
Ratchet was a robot and
Wait, is that
no,
the-
Ratchet was like
Oh,
Ratchet was
no,
the animal. Ratchet was the animal.
Yes, Ratchet
Yeah,
was
Ratchet
the
was the
animal, yeah.
Wombax and Clank was the robot.
You guys remember the movie that came out, or was that just like
Yeah, I
obscured
watched
in
the movie.
continuity?
It's so good.
I've never...
I remember that movie, but nobody talks about it anymore. Like, it just came out and it just disappeared from existence. Cause I remember
Yeah, I
that
used
came
to
out in
find it on
theaters.
Netflix, but it's not there anymore.
I like that Ratchet and Clank. I remember watching it, like just I don't know. I was on Netflix and it just appeared. I'm like, okay.
I watched it so much time, so much years ago. And
And it's kind of sad. It was really well done. It was a really good like. Honestly, it looked like it came straight out of the game. They kept the continuity of the game into it.
Yeah, I finished the whole entire game.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good shit.
Hello.
Wait, is the
There's
murderer
another-
even trying to find us?
The murderer was talking to us. I don't know where
No,
he
it's
went.
chill. It's chilling.
Hello.
Oh crap!
It's that,
Don't
Oh
do that.
shit!
it's that
I'm gonna run.
Lottie D person.
I was just hiding up
Oh,
there.
there's the murderer.
Yeah,
Isn't this that
yeah,
person?
me too. The only reason I ever played Ratchet and Clank is because a friend gave it to me. So,
Wait, so are y'all just talking?
yeah,
Yeah, we're just kind of
it's kind of like a chill lobby.
He's the murderer.
Continue,
I can
continuing.
resume the game if you
I like
want
the
to.
way how the game
Nah.
is really well done. Like,
There's a
the
bunch of
way
other games,
the,
too.
The effects and graphics is just unbelievable. And,
Yeah, it was revolutionary back then for it coming out for like 2010, I think.
anyone like to start one?
You guys remember BioShock, or did none of you guys ever
Oh
play
yeah,
that?
Bioshock.
You guys remember that?
Obviously, Bioshock was amazing. And then the second one you played as a Big Daddy.
Honestly, I didn't like the lyric BioShock 2. I didn't like that. Honestly, the only real ones I
Infinite was
liked
the
was
worst
1 and Infinite.
Infinite was the worst one.
I know, but like, to me, it just... how do I explain it? Like, gameplay-wise, I enjoyed it. Story-wise, it was confusing as hell. Story-wise, I did not know what was going on.
Bioshock is already a bit confusing, so
Oh, I
Infinite
played
did not.
Multiple Racer.
This guy's the murderer.
That's actually really good.
You anyone remember PlayStation
Wait, can I
All-Stars?
see your face? Wait, can I see your face?
PlayStation All-Stars, I remember that. That game was like Sony's attempt at a Super Smash, and it flopped terribly. It was...
Wait, do any of you
ugh.
guys play the games
I-
with those PlayStation?
It was somewhat fun.
Like it has
I
like
don't-
it has like a circle on top of the controller and
Toto.
has
Toro?
You mean the move?
huh?
mean like the move?
PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
That was the
say it's
first
like
Battle
a
Royale.
shape of- Say it's like a shape of a flashlight. It has like a ball
Oh
on top
my
of
god,
it.
the
It's like
friggin'
the exact shape of
Friggin'
that.
theme song was
I
something.
think I know what you're talking about, but like,
Would you like to run? Yeah.
you guys
And the
remember
ball
Just
changes
Dance? You guys remember Just Dance?
Yes.
I remember I had the first one on the Wii.
Ew.
I only aced one song, and it was Who Let the Dogs Out, because it was really simple.
There was this one song that I completed and I can still remember in my head too.
Okay, fair enough. Have a nice day.
Albatross.
Time for one more.
That one, yeah, I remember that one. There was another one. You can't touch this.
One more. Hi-ya.
It was like,
Please.
it was like a level 5 song, and it was so hard.
Let the dance get started.
Have you guys ever
Explain-
played
Up
Persona
all you have to do is
Dancing?
just copy what the
around we
dance is
go,
going,
where we're
yeah,
going,
sing, and then you just go along with it.
with
The only thing that angered me about Just Dance is that I played with a friend, and all he did was shake the controller, and I was doing the moves, but somehow he won.
I don't get how
That's
that
not-
works.
I really don't. Like, honestly, he's not doing the moves at all, and I'm here doing like... I'm doing here like a synchronized dance. I'm doing a synchronized dance in my room, and somehow he still wins. I was so mad.
Yeah,
This is literally all he did. He stood up and did this. And he
mean-
somehow won.
It's a Wii game. What did you expect?
Okay, so what I think he might have did, I think he just like moved his arm but like instead of doing like the dance with his feet, he did it with his hands.
But like, come on. I put in the effort into actually doing the moves. How come I haven't won?
Oh wait,
Wait, I got a
actually no,
question.
because it has a
Why was
camera
standing in the room when the
to
murderer
like
was trying to kill
put
us?
your picture in, and it
Is
should
it like Just Dance for
record you
VR?
too with the
Yeah. That would like screw your VR headset.
Little Big Planet 3 on
I was standing in the room
PS3
with
freezes
the
when it
murderer.
plays the
You're supposed to-
cutscene
you're
from
supposed to
being
run from
AFK.
him, not just
pod.
stand
Yeah,
there.
honestly, you couldn't really even launch the game. You couldn't even play the game because it's just that unplayable. They didn't fix any bugs or
Well-
anything.
Well,
It's still
It was just
well, no,
they.
it didn't for me. That was not a bug I ran
I played
into.
this
Yeah,
game for
honestly,
years.
The bug I ran into was like Bunkin Lagoon. After I completed the 2 levels that you had to do as Sackboy, I
Yeah.
went into the cutscene where Swoop was introduced, and it crashed.
No, for
Every
me,
single time I load up that cutscene, I could not progress the game.
Yeah, for me, the bug that I had was so infuriating. Practically, I reached a certain point in the game, right? And then my game would crash, give me a blue screen, and then when I load up the game, it says that my file has been corrupted. So I lose all my save. So I lose almost 4 hours of game just because it wants to. So honestly, I gave up on the game.
Even on the
Well, how did
PS4
that
it does that. Freaking
Yeah, I remember
I
going
keep
on my
looking
hardest level and that happened to
in the
me.
toggle part of the game, my game got stuck and I can't continue. Oh, that
Toggle
sucks.
part, my game got stuck and I
Freaking
Honestly, and that's not even the worst of the problems that it came
Like,
with the game.
I remember freaking
I played
looking at
the
my
game for like so
my
much
notifications
years,
on
the
the
bug still happened.
system, and just
Yeah?
constantly, from time to time, seeing Little Big Planet 3 Puppet Puzzle progress has been corrupted. Like the items still stayed, it was fine,
Yeah, the items are fine.
but I
yeah.
couldn't. I got 3 marbles, but I
Did you
need
know
a
that you
non-
can customize your character by putting pictures on yourself?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
And-
common knowledge.
But that's not even the worst of the things. I heard people come to me and say to me that people like broke your game by just adding a bunch of stuff to your pod, so it just overloads and it just breaks it entirely.
Oh, I never
So-
done that.
Wow, that
Oh, that
is-
sucks.
And honestly, that was one of the biggest trolls of Little Big Planet 3. Just going into people's pods, spamming it with stickers and stuff, and then breaking their game.
And that's
So
why
you end
never
up
they
play
can't go
losing-
with,
back on it
people-
for like another
that's why you
hour.
never
But
play
you
with
can do
people
that to
online.
them.
Unless they are specifically your friend,
So that's
never
why.
friend.
But remember, they're
you can
still
always
in.
play.
They still have the dive-in feature. That was like when the game was first released. So you click dive in, and it would automatically force you to join someone's game. Which is honestly
Well,
the
you
reason
could
why
just
they.
have friends.
I know, but
Hey,
how would
what
you
about
play with
when
friends
it's
in a
so
game that's
popular?
barely functional? Honestly,
Side
it's
by
really sad what
side
happened to
co-op.
it.
Like, it said on the door runs from the
Why
murderer,
would-
so why would not running from the murderer?
I gotta say something though. Across multiple of those games, yeah, sure, they didn't have that until 2015. I was there for that. One thing that I don't like across multiple Little Big Planet games,
Yeah.
you need to have multiplayer in order to
Oh,
Yeah. That's what angered me. I remember PS3 being free. PlayStation Plus was more of a like an add-on if you wanted it. More of a
Yeah.
benefit to you rather than a necessity.
Like,
so here's
oh,
the thing
you
that
can-
annoyed me.
now
There's
you
like
can
player
freaking-
icons on top of the worlds, like on
Play.
Yeah.
you just get all these free games if you want to for a month.
Yeah, and you would have
Good
the additional
discount.
save file.
It was a subscription. That's where it
Are
was
we supposed
supposed
to
to
be
be.
running from the
But
murderer?
no, for the PS4.
And then every
they
other
actually make
game
online.
console had to jump on the train. They had to jump on the bandwagon, having to add subscriptions in order to play. Honestly, if PS5 drops the whole subscription thing, I promise you, there would be a ton more people playing. Cause who wants to spend $60? I've already spent $60 on a game. Why do I have to spend $60 more for a subscription to play that game? Does that make sense
I
to
hope
you?
they don't have PlayStation Plus on PS5. I was
The murderer. You suck.
I really don't. I don't want that. Cause
It's
I
actually
buy a
really
game.
not fair. Like, you cannot play multiplayer with others. You're basically just playing by yourself like it's PS3.
Yeah.
Look,
So
my
it's either-
opinion was a big PPSP because it was almost impossible to play co-op, but it's less broken than 3.
Yeah,
Honestly,
because you
when it
cannot,
came to
like, go
co-op,
parties or anything.
The Game Boy did better co-op than the PSP did, which is it's saying something, because that's really sad. A Game Boy with a link to another Game Boy had better co-op than a PSP. That's honestly really sad. That's really
Was there
sad.
any co-op?
Yeah, when it came to like other games like Pokemon, Tetris.
Well, that wasn't really co-op. That's competitive stuff.
Well, it still counts as cooperative, as technically you are with another person.
Multiplayer.
Yeah,
Does
multiplayer. That.
this guy doesn't know that I'm switching his flashlight?
It honestly
So-
does not matter. The flashlight really isn't that bright.
Hello there. Would you like death? No.
Wow. Why you gotta kill a black guy first?
Alright, be quiet. I killed the freaking other girl
Are
multiple
you
times.
racist?
I mean, it's not a horror movie if the black guy doesn't die first.
Alright, it's not a horror movie, the white girl doesn't die second.
The white girl screams and exposes everybody.
Broken at lunch.
Yes, it was, and they tried to fix it, but they failed at it,
Little bit
making
Planet
more problems.
You're
so
mean.
what does that mean?
Yeah, man.
Stab her in the pancreas.
This guy is just literally spawn killing me.
There was a bunch of other games too. For me, I played mostly Kingdom Hearts when it came to single player games. Not because the story or anything, but because it's just what I had accessible.
Wait, have any of you guys played Pirates of the Caribbean?
You guys remember SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom?
Unfortunately, no, I didn't
Never
get to
played
play
that,
that
no.
game.
Damn, man.
Like the best platformer that I've ever played.
No, here's the thing. I have too much
Oh, he's
games,
like GG.
and I can't, like, fit them all.
This is weeks ago. Why are you just standing in the room with the murderer?
Okay. This is how the debate's gonna start.
We vibing.
You guys ever played Sonic, the original one?
I do.
Oh wait,
I
is
play
it like
Not
the
my place,
3D version, or are you talking about the cartoon version?
The 3D one. You guys
Yes.
remember like Sonic Unleashed or something like that?
You mean like the one with like Sonic himself,
No.
Tails himself, but
Are we supposed to be
the three
running from the
most
murderer?
characters that people can play with is Shadow, Sonic, and this white hedgehog.
I'm
I
gonna
forgot his
only
name.
play as
Silver.
Sonic, 'cause that's easier.
There's honestly, there's a lot of Sonic games out there that I honestly loved playing. There's Sonic Unleashed, there was Sonic Heroes, the one on the PS2.
Yeah, I think I played like 4 Sonic games.
Sonic
Ew, Sonic 06, do not speak of that. Do not speak of that game. That game was...
Yeah. Yeah, Sonic 6, bro, it was so horrible.
A player
Honestly,
failed to Oh. Wow, okay.
Eat the flashlight, eat the
Already
flashlight.
fine.
I dare to eat the flashlight. No.
Honestly,
I'm
it's-
not trying-
It's honestly, for me, it was a nightmare having to, like, load in a game and then saying my profile got corrupted or something.
Oh yeah.
Ah! He killed
Sonic
someone.
Forces? I didn't like Sonic Forces. For me, I preferred Sonic Mania, if anything. Because it honestly was, like, it was a nice taste of, like, nostalgia.
Do you know?
I forgot which Sonic game, but I know which Sonic
Sonic
one,
Mania,
which the
right
single
next
player.
to me, but I have not touched it.
I see.
I suggest you play it. It's honestly a really good game. If you like the classic
It's
Sonic, you're
either-
gonna love Sonic
I think
Mania.
It was either Sonic Mania or Sonic Forces. That was single player. I forgot which one. But that was the most hateful part I hated.
That's honestly sums up the entire game. It does play itself. You really don't do anything besides press X every now and then. Because honestly, the power-ups that you get for your character is just too overpowered for it to be an actual Sonic game. And don't even start talking to me about the camera angles, because the camera was terrible in that game.
Classic Sonic. Classic Sonic.
I like classic Sonic. Classic Sonic. I don't
Not
like
in
long leg
Sonic.
Sonic.
I played both cartoon and 3D, so. On a straight line shooting.
I mean, to be
flamethrowers.
fair,
To be honest, I wish I'd done that.
But let's be honest, have any of you guys ever played Legend of Zelda? Any of them?
not the completion.
Well,
I played a little bit of it, but
I've played the Minish Cap.
it was
on
kind of getting
the
boring
other
for
one.
me.
We're
I
supposed
don't
to
know
be
why.
running from the murderer.
Oh, it
Why
wasn't
are we
that.
not running?
Because we're just talking.
I feel like the Minish Cap's pretty underrated.
Of course, gameplay.
Honestly, I prefer old games more than new ones. Because there's a lot of...
Okay.
there's like... GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo
So
64.
when we're done talking, we can play now.
I played Ocarina of Time.
Well, if you don't appreciate me talking, and these people talking, then go
Stab
into another
this
version
fool.
of this room. It's a simple concept. You open your menu, then press go to.
La-di-dee.
Are you blind? Are you deaf to the
Oh damn! Oh damn! He runs out of the room and all you hear is a shank. So did he, wait, what?
Oh.
Wait, what?
Wait, you got the wrong person?
Oh, I
Got
thought
the
he
wrong
stabbed the,
person.
I thought he stabbed the killer.
I thought he got the
literally
wrong
murdered me
person.
6 times.
Wait, who did he stab? There's no one else in the game.
Is there?
Make it.
Wait.
There's
Oh,
only
yeah.
4 people. Sonic CD was one of my favorites. That game was amazing, especially with the future past concept. I enjoyed that game a lot. Only thing that frustrated me is that you have to like destroy. Not only do you have to collect Chaos Emeralds, you have to destroy the things in the past, and it was so difficult trying to look for the things in the time limit. Oh Jesus Christ! That Easter egg.
With a creepy faced Easter egg.
That Easter egg that you put in the sound test thing, that scarred me for life.
Bro, you have a
Honestly.
mustache.
Step him. Step in this fool.
There was another
Step in this fool.
that scared the crap out of me. It was Call of Duty Zombies. If you played Mob of the Dead and then you put the sniper to the sky. If you put that, like a jump scare happens. But then
Like,
I don't think I had did that
Like
one.
on Roblox, the maze was like a complete
But-
jump scare. It was like,
there was another game that I remember I was playing late at night, and then I don't know what it was, but practically if you did a certain thing. COD Zombies, I love COD Zombies. That's the only reason I ever played CODs anymore. There was this Easter egg on this game, I forgot, it was like for the PlayStation 2, that if you put in the disc and then it was scratched or something and it wouldn't read it, so you would get the red screen. But then after a while, the music would start changing into something more ominous and creepy.
yeah.
So I remember, like, I don't know, I was like 9, and I was trying to play at like 10 that night. So I walked in my room and I put in the game, but the game was really scratched. So I ended up putting in, and it blasted the music at me. So it was just ominous music at night, let alone everybody else was asleep by then. So all I hear is just ominous music. So it's just creepy music. So I was too scared to get near the PlayStation at that point. So honestly, I had to turn off the TV and just go to bed.
Okay, but did it wake anyone?
No, it didn't, because I was... Practically my room was in the basement back then. I slept in the basement. Don't even ask me why I slept in the basement.
Why are you sleeping in the basement? It got spiders and webs.
Now
My basement was
No,
finished.
no, well,
Little
well, it
childhood
depends
talk.
on if there's like holes or something, then yeah, but
Why
other
is the
than
murderer
that,
just standing here?
like
I
basements,
appreciate the
yeah,
childhood
basements
talk,
can
but
be
I just gotta go. Have a nice day, you all. The guy that left gave me a cheer. That's nice. Well, off we go.
There's a lot of
Bye.
things that... Bye. There's a lot of things I was scared of back then.
So, does his music, like, was your TV cut up loud?
Well,
But if it
the
was
way I
clever-
explained it, it was like... It was loud, but like loud enough in the room. Not loud enough that you could hear it in other rooms, but it was pretty loud if you were like to open the door, so to speak. So, you know those the old TVs back then? Hopefully that you're old enough to know about those.
You mean the ones with the
Yeah,
antennas?
I don't know about those.
The ones that you press the button and then when it turns off, you hear like a little bit of static afterwards, like bazoom.
Yeah. So it's like the ones, so there's like a few buttons like on the bottom of the TV, and then
Yeah, and then if you
like,
touch the
crank it
screen,
up,
you
kinda, or-
yeah, and if you touch the screen, it would like feel fuzzy. Yeah, that kind of TV. Yeah, it was that. So it was loud enough for me to hear it and get scared of it, but not loud enough to wake up my parents.
Yeah. Because you're in the basement and the door's closed, right? You have a nightlight in there, right?
No, I was a weird kid back then, okay? I didn't sleep with a nightlight. I didn't sleep with a nightlight. I slept in the dark entirely. So,
Wow.
weird back then.
You know,
I
there was
wasn't...
you know, like, monsters can live in the attic and without no light, and like when someone's sleeping in there, like you, and then like they will see you, and they will like you know, eat your flesh.
Yeah. I wasn't really scared of what normal kids were scared of, honestly. So, like, some other kids were
You're
just...
not a normal kid.
Yeah, some other kids were scared of the dark, and you know what I was scared of? I was scared of movie logos. That's what I was scared of. You know those little, like,
I'm scared of
sounds that play in the
roaches.
beginning? You know, THX? That's if you remember
Yes,
it.
yes, yes.
I don't know.
The audience is listening. I was scared of that. You could tell
So
I
the
was
ghost
weird.
just scare you when you're in an attic.
Sonic Siege.
But didn't you need
Why
a
does it
code to
scare
do
you? Why
that?
do you-
You needed a code for that though.
So you need
This-
a call so you can sound better?
You would need a code for that, so there's really no chance that a 7-year-old
That
would
is
honestly
really
stumble and find it.
Might as well have this.
Did I hear a gun?
Yeah, that was
Yes, she cocked the gun. She's about to shoot someone.
Ah! Why are you trying to shoot me?
mine.
Either that or you just spamming around the thing. Honestly, it's all fun
So-
in games until you start spamming stuff in settings and then you find some like creepy Easter egg. Cause when it came to like GameCubes and stuff, it had like a lot of creepy Easter eggs to it. So if you clicked like
Imagine-
specific buttons, it would play like a different theme. So I remember playing the what was it? The children laughing one. So like you would hear like the toy squeaking like and then you hear like a little girl laugh at the end of it. And you could tell I was scared of that.
So you
There
scared
was-
of little girls laughing? Like creepy girls laughing?
Practically the GameCube had like let me just find it on my phone because it's hard to explain. It was like secret. You had to press like a certain amount of buttons in order to unlock it. And when I found it, I was just bored pressing every button on the controller because that's what people did back then. Just click every button until the thing loaded. Okay, cool.
Someone please kill that person. I don't have it.
Do you guys just want to party up?
Alrighty.
But yeah, I found the thing. I found it. Right.
Something like that.
Yeah, the laughing one. Yeah, so like
Yeah,
it would play
but
the thing.
But it's like a little bit quieter, has a echo a little bit.
Yeah, it's like this is the normal one, right? So this is the one I was used to. But then I clicked the button. This is what popped up. Where was it? You had to hold two. This one. This one terrified me back then because
Yeah.
I didn't know that existed. So
Yeah,
I thought
it seemed like they cut off a little bit of the audio and just turned it a little bit creepier.
Yeah, so like it's just like it played. I'm like, what the heck's happening? And then I hear the little girl laughing, and now, mind you, I was in the dark playing, and hearing a little. The last thing you want to hear in the dark is a little girl laughing. That's the last thing you want to hear.
No, the last thing I want to hear or see, maybe a jump scare.
And to tell you, back then I was like, how do I explain it? I was a scary movie type of guy when I was younger. So I would watch scary movies every now and then.
I hate them, but it depends on certain type of movies. So if it
Yeah.
was like a rate 10 or something like that, then no, forget about it. Maybe I would do like a rate 5.
Yeah, I had to watch it either early in the day or I had to watch it with somebody else at night because I would never watch those alone at night because I would always have nightmares. The last movie I watched in the dark by myself was Annabelle, and I remember I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. That thing terrified me that much. I just couldn't sleep that day because my
Even the
brain.
starting of the movie even scared me and nothing happened yet.
It's the whole story. And the thing that scared me the most is that I watched it with my cousin, right? And my older cousin, and he brought me to the movie, right? And he told me right after the movie was over, he already knew that I was freaked out. I was terrified. He told me that thing was real. It was based on a true story. That doll is real.
Well, yeah. Well, the toy, yes, it is, but it's not possessive.
I know it's real, but that's the last thing I wanted to hear when I watch a scary movie, that the thing in the movie is real.
Well, you know,
That's the
it's
last thing I
real.
want. But then I remember a couple of years later, he showed me the picture of the thing. I know it's based on a true story. It was like a haunting, which I'm gonna say right now that haunting was really close to where I live in Connecticut. It was really close to where I live right now. So that made things worse because he told me it was like near. Told me it so I couldn't sleep that day. I remember I had a nightmare, like a nightmare in detail. I remember like I woke up in my room, right? The GameCube also screwed with my dream that time too, because that was like the same night I heard the GameCube laugh thing. So it made things 10 times worse. Because I was trying to play GameCube to, you know, take my mind off of it. So I can like go to sleep without, you know, having to think about it. So I started the whole laughing thing. So I thought it was connected to the doll. So yeah, I'll just say I woke up in a nervous sweat the middle of the night from a nightmare. The night I woke up in my room, right?
Yeah.
And then I heard the same laughing. The same laughing from the GameCube, like in the hallway, because the way that my house is stationed is like, I was in the basement, right? There's a basement, there's a room, and then there's like a big like living space, a living room, so to speak, for the basement, and then there's a hallway going upstairs. And then there's a bathroom. So when it came to downstairs, there's a couch, but the couch is facing away from you. So you don't see like the TV's on the left, and then if you look at my hands, I can explain it to you. Like
Okay, I'm starting to see the picture,
Right,
so you don't have
yeah.
to.
Right here's the couch, and then there's the TV right here. In the nightmare, the TV turned on when I heard the laugh. So right there, I was honestly freaked out. I ran upstairs, trying to, you know, get to my parents' room, but like the hallway, it escalated. Like it went farther and farther away from me.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that time when you think the hallways gets much more longer and wider, and it's
Yeah,
really
it's like
just really just
and
all this
it's like a
thing and stuff.
never-ending nightmare. A nightmare. You know you're in a nightmare, but you can't do anything about it. That's like the
Well,
worst
if you got
feelings.
scared enough to wake up, that's one thing, but
I remember I ran, and then the last thing I saw was the doll. That's the last thing I saw. I opened the door,
oh my.
I fell, and then I saw that doll in front of me, and I panicked. I yelled. I woke up in a sweat. Like my whole thing was just covered in sweat. I couldn't sleep. The next day, I tried to sleep, but I couldn't. Like, if you were to go into my room, you would see me shaking. That's how scared I was of it. I was honestly shaking in my bed. Like, you know those nervous shakes when you get, like, jump scared?
Yeah.
The shake that you have afterwards? Yeah, I had that for
I
that day
remember,
after.
like, sweating and breathing. Yeah. I remember sweating and breathing heavily after a nightmare. It was really bad.
Yeah, and then there's those nightmares that like affects you, so to speak. Have you ever had a dream where, like, for example, somebody throws a ball at you and then your body reacts to it?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I remember something, so something, okay. I remember myself and imagine myself dropping and going down by something, like I'm falling or something. Then when I wake up, it feels like I actually, like, dropped onto something.
Where I died was that
So,
where I died was that when I was little. Oh, I remember some like I don't know. It was like my aunt. I'm just gonna say we're a Christian family, so like religion is like a big part of our lives. So when I explained my dream, they always told me that it like meant something in the real world. So like if you had like dying in dreams is every night. Oh jeez.
I remember
Yeah.
having this dream of like a person so there's like this lady, I forgot what it was called, but there was like a person with a black, there was like a woman with a black suit, and um it was like black and white too, and I forgot what it's called, but it's like a saint or something like that.
Oh
And
jeez.
I remember just like them like putting up like that church cross sign at me, and like, yeah, I don't know why I was like scared of that. I honestly did not know why, and then it showed a really bad or like creepy face at me, and I don't know why I was scared of that.
Honestly, when it comes to nightmares, I had another one, which honestly really messed with my head. Cause I'm just gonna say I did something really bad before. I don't remember what it was, but all I know it was really bad. I like hurt someone, like emotionally that day. I don't know what I did, but like all I remember is the girl left crying. She ran away crying. I really don't know what I said.
Who and where?
Continuing on, I went to
End the
sleep.
server.
No, I'm talking about
yeah.
something in my past. She ran away
Oh,
quiet,
anyway.
crying. I don't know what I did. I really
do. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe.
Oh, well, then see ya.
Oh no.
See ya.
Damn, that Little Big Planet game must have had a really bad. That game must have been so bad. It must have forced you to have those dreams. Your subconscious wanted to die after you played that game. Little Big Planet was honestly... I played a game like that once where if you failed, you got stuck in a TV. What time is it? Oh crap, it's 12:30. Crap, I gotta work tomorrow. Crap. I'll talk to you later, mate. See ya.